This episode of The Midlifers is sponsored by SC Accounting.
The winner is Sydney, Australia.
Wax on, wax off.
Cigarettes.
Excellent.
Bienvenue and welcome listeners to part 2 of our Olympic Special. In this week's episode, we're looking at some of the specialty sports that are part of the Paris Games, as well as doing a rant or rave about opening ceremonies. Please bear with us as we're still working through our audio due to the change in software, which means we're actually video recorded now, so you can watch our podcast on YouTube. Enough from me, let's get on with the show. We hope you enjoy the episode.
Mez, normally we do a then and now segment, but I think it's time we jump to the future and talk about the new sports that are in the Olympics this year.
Okay.
So one thing I want to start with is the breakdancing, which they have named breaking. Yeah. So the breaking event has 16 B-boys and 16 B-girls. Okay. And they do they have to improvise to the DJ on how to dance, and they get judged on that.
So different.
You know, it's like that video clip. It's like that, and that's the way it is. It's like that whole circle. I wonder if they do it in a circle. Everyone just jumps in.
And then the judges on the side be like, ooh. Snap.
And do costumes play a part in the judging? I'm wondering, like, if you get out, like, will you be in your Adidas trackie if you're sponsored?
Yeah, like say if it's Aussie, will you be having a yellow and gold tracksuit? Parachute pants.
Oh, I actually, now that we're talking about, I do look forward to the fashion. I hope like the girls like do their hair really cool and get good makeup on. Even the guys don't get their makeup on. Get it on. I hope it's good.
It raises good points because you'd think if everyone else is in a uniform, you'd have to be. So what is Australia's breaking uniform?
Oh,
we shall see.
We shall see. Look, another one I want to talk about, it's kind of got me going a bit, is skateboarding.
Yeah, okay.
Tattoos. Like, there's going to be tatted up skateboarders. Like, he was over, like, over 21, you know. Yeah. It's going to be great to look at.
You just perv. Your whole Olympics is just perving with the side of sport, really. In saying that, because my husband does like watching the women's beach volleyball.
Oh,
come on, they are hot.
Yeah. Well, we've got to have something. We've got swimming. I love looking at the swimming. My God. But even so, skateboarding. It's a symbol of freedom. It's a symbol of rebellion, and now it is brought out to the international audiences. I can see that because I suppose with the Winter Olympics, you've got we're signalling with our hands. Snowboarding. Yes. So this is the equivalent. Yeah. So that makes sense. It does. So do the half pipe and the 180s. The ball. I'm just trying to think of what I learned in Tony Hawk when I played the video games. You know, ollie and holy moly. I don't know that.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm looking forward to seeing skateboarding because I do. Breaking and skateboarding will be great. I'm going to make my kids watch it.
It's going to be fun. For me, it doesn't really feel Olympics-y. But I like the fact that it is in to introduce us to something different. Yeah.
What else did sport climbing, which is indoor mountain climbing, or I think it's also including outdoor. I'm pretty sure from what I've read, it's based on indoor rock climbing.
Because I've seen the speed indoor rock climbing. It's amazing. They look like spider monkeys getting up there. That's really cool. Monkeys, yes. And 6, they get up there in 10 seconds.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is what they're going to do, but 3 separate sections.
Okay.
Categories. So that'd be great.
That would be great. Yeah. Listen, I think if shooting, clay target shooting can be a sport.
I could do that.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. There is one because when we play that game,
Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt. Yes, the first original Nintendo. Yes, they had clay shooting.
Okay, so if we can do that, we can be Olympians.
Yeah, that's good. All right, we found our sport, Mez.
No breaking for me, but that will be fun to see.
And one final new event they have is surfing, but they're not surfing in Paris because that would be quite difficult, especially all the poo in the river.
Yes, yeah.
But they're doing surfing in Tahiti, so I'm guessing they'll be crossing over to that. And
Yeah, that's
quite a way to go.
Yeah,
it's like, where should we do surfing? Let's go to Tahiti.
Let's go to Tahiti from France.
Jeez, you really lucked out.
Like, I remember last night, like, oh, what would they do it in Nice? No, but they're going to Tahiti. So, yeah, that's what's happening now at the Olympics, which will be great to tune in for.
It will be. What are your favourite Olympic sports to watch? So I've got these ones.
Swimming.
Yeah,
because we were brought up, Mum got very excited by the swimming. Like we would all just jump and scream at the TV, so we join in.
I think being Aussies, because we're so hugely represented in swimming and are so good at it, the second week we sort of fall behind. All the rest of the athletes come along.
We always go up in the medal tally,
and then we start dropping down when the athletics comes in. But yeah, we're so good, and it's very exciting.
I love the swimming. I love diving.
Yes, me
I love
too.
it all. What don't I love? I don't like watching the clay shooting. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'd rather it's like cricket. I'd rather join in than watch it.
Archery?
Nah.
Yeah.
It's like that reminds me of grade 6 camp.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm the same. But I do like athletics. I love the 100 meters because obviously it's like the biggest event. I love the high jump, the pole vault.
Can't watch a marathon.
Yeah, I'm the same. Or the walking.
Oh yeah, nah. No. But I'm really excited for these games. And
me too. There's a few sports that you'd never think of, but in the Olympics you'd watch, like the kayaking and even the rowboating. Yes, like I'll never watch it, but I love watching Olympics.
Yeah, because Aussies do well in that too.
Yes, yeah. And even the same with the winter. Like I think perhaps we're not as into the Winter Olympics because again Australia is not really part of it. But I do love watching
Oh, I love when they get off the ramp and do flips.
Oh, the aerial one. Yeah.
I love the luge.
The luge,
I don't know if there's Cool Runnings, the movie just coming into that.
Jamaica, we got the bobsled team. Yeah.
Oh, God, it's great. God, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too.
Oh, let's go. Aussie. Oi.
We're Aussie kids. We're we kids. We're Aussie kids. We're we fix kids.
Rant, rave.
Yeah.
Mez, I want to rant or rave the opening Olympic ceremonies. There have been so many great things.
So many great moments. Yes.
So many. I think we've already talked about it.
We have talked about
I'm happy to go more into detail.
Well, we were talking about iconic moments, but one because Sydney Olympics being a big one for us because
sorry, something came to mind.
Okay.
I'm right. Okay,
go.
Well, look, the purpose of an opening ceremony is to invite people into their culture.
I know.
Ruth,
I know.
Music,
we're going to go.
Dance, fireworks, and Australia use lawnmowers.
I thought it's something completely different.
I saw you do that. I'm like, I am going to let you down incredibly. What were you thinking of?
We'll go back. Let's talk about that.
I'm curious now.
One of my things to rant about it is when the athletes come in. So it's great to see your country. It's like you watch your country, then you've got to wait another hour and so long for all the athletes to come in. But there was a few Olympics ago that the Tonga came out and the flag bearer of Tonga, I believe it was again all oiled up and in his native costume. Do you not remember this?
No, I do not.
Everyone's like, he was so greasy. He was beautiful.
Similar
to the Lost Boys. Yeah.
I remember Tonga, but I don't remember what for.
Yeah, because he's wearing like this sort of Tonga, this sort of grass skirt and like leaves and stuff in his head, like a headdress. But wearing the flag and greased up and muscly, and he was leading Tonga, and everyone's just like, hello.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, it's very iconic.
I'm going to have to YouTube that later.
I'll send you a picture.
Oh, please do. Maybe put it up on our socials as well so everyone else can see. I don't remember that, but thank you. Thank you for putting that in my horizon, in my radar.
It's the lawnmowers. Yes.
Lawnmowers. I just remember seeing the lawnmowers. I was like, what is this?
I know. But I feel like with every opening ceremony, you've got the great highlights. So I'm even thinking to like England when you had James Bond and the Queen. Yes, yeah.
Didn't they do like a Queen jump out of the helicopter or something?
Yes, yeah. And then James Bond going down the River Thames. Like that was a great skit. But with everyone, even with us, like we had the stockmen and the horses and stuff like that. So you have the great parts of it. And then you'll have some artistic parts where the commentator has to say this represents this. And if they hadn't said that, you would have no idea what they're trying to do. And then you've got the school kids joining in with their things. So it's like they would love it. But I'll be like, I really don't care for this right now. Yeah. So I feel like there's peaks and troughs in the opening ceremonies.
True. Yeah. I'd never thought of it that way.
Like the countdown is fantastic because the countdown to anything is fantastic.
Yeah, I know.
So the countdown when it first starts, when they bring the torch and they light the torch, because it's always like, how are they going to light it? Yeah. But then when they've got the actual president, Olympic president, starting it and saying all the official stuff. Fast forward this. Be good. Live TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Look, a confession time.
Okay.
I don't think, apart from Australia, I've ever watched an opening ceremony because I always miss the times. It was like during COVID and Dan Andrews would do his announcement. I always missed it. And I'm like, damn it, every time.
Yeah, no, I will actually watch. I won't wake up for it, but even if it's at odd hours, I will watch it. I love the opening ceremony. I don't love the whole thing to introduce it to the show.
I'm going to try watch it this year. I'm going to try watch the Paris ones. They better pull through.
Yeah.
But I watched a bit of the Greek Athens 2004 opening ceremony. God, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was like a museum brought to life.
I can't remember too much of that one.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It was in the water and they did the mythology and it was beautiful. And even they had someone say to the world, citizens of the world, welcome to Athens Olympic Games. And the Olympics, welcome back to Greece.
Yeah.
Wow.
It did give you the big goosebumps there.
Goosey. And it was beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I do love everything. The other part I do love about it is that the hosting city will put something, to showcase them. Like, as I said, we had at Lawnmowers.
But even Beijing had in 2008 Beijing Olympics, they had 2008 drummers.
Oh, really?
It was phenomenal.
Awesome.
Phenomenal.
They'll be beating in time.
Yep. and then they turned out the lights and the drumsticks glowed in the dark and it was red. Far out. That was good.
Yeah, it's great because they're having it at night time, and that's why I think, with drones and now lighting and stuff, it's going to be even more so.
Well, I wonder if there'll be fireworks in this one because now the drones have taken over the fireworks.
Nah, I reckon they do both.
I hope so.
They'll have both. Yeah. I do find it boring, when you have to wait for all the athletes to come in. Obviously, that's their moment to shine, and that's, important for the athletes. I was talking about the audience. The athletes are the ones that earned their place there. But, it's great to see them come in. But I find that, once they light the torch and the game started, then it's very exciting.
It is.
But I just wanted to make a note about the closing ceremony.
Oh, yes. Another thing I miss.
Yes. No, actually, I don't necessarily watch them all, but again, the Sydney one I remember because I had Savage Garden play. Oh. And, I think possibly Kylie Minogue as well. It's all much more a party because the athletes can let down their hair. It's all done. They can breathe a sigh of relief, and it's just all party atmosphere. So so I think if I was, I think
it's
actually
a matter of it's nerves in the opening ceremony versus adrenaline in the closing ceremony and fun.
Yeah. But there is still adrenaline in the opening one because everyone's in the anticipation.
The sinewy adrenaline. It's like you're tight because you're nervous.
Okay. Sure.
I feel it, man. I empathize with those Olympians. So I would be sinewy with anxiety. Actually, another thing I wanted to bring up is that how the International Olympic Committee have a refugee Olympic team.
Yes.
And I did see that at the Tokyo Olympics, and they're bringing it back for the Paris Olympics. God, I found that I've brought a tear to my eye because they're misplaced for their country.
Yes.
And they're seen as, hey, you still count.
Yeah.
You're still a person in this world, and God bless.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Very nice.
Tugged my heart because, it is a symbol of peace over war.
Yes. The whole thing is it's all. That's what I do love about sport, and like what we said about music in our pod a few episodes ago. Like there's things that unite you where you can put aside, whatever else, and just come and be there.
Can be such a tormenting place, and it's just hopefully that the power of sport and unity can just prevail for 2 weeks. If only the whole world was run by the Olympic Committee. That'd be lovely. Or we'd have to do sport. Have you ever seen that on socials about they would love to see citizens, like normal people, do Olympic sports and just pull a name out of the hat and you have to be in an event? That would give me such...
That'd be cool. It's almost like the Hunger Games. Yeah, but you don't get killed.
I would like to watch it. I would like to be a participant of that.
I'd give it a crack.
I would be laughing. I don't know if it's high school sport all over again.
Listen, I was bad at high school sport too.
Oh my God. I'd be everyone laughing at me when I had to do hurdles. I couldn't do a hurdle.
Oh, really?
And even me. Teacher, I don't want to do it. And she made me do it. Oh. And I was, people were laughing. I was humiliated. That sucks.
It does suck.
It's funny for other people, but not for me.
I remember my kids did the beep test recently. I said to them, Fonz and I were always like the first few people out, and we just watch everyone else compete. Like, yeah, you can do it.
I don't have a fast springy gene in me.
Yeah,
I'm slow. I'm more for the arts, Mez. Like in inter-school sport, we had house teams. Yeah, we were always in blue.
Oh my God.
Blue was not
crap.
No, but we were good for the arts. And when the school brought in house arts, like drama and improv and all that against each other and debating, we were number one. We were never number one.
Not in sports,
but we knew
Midlifers for the arts. Would you rant or rave an opening ceremony?
Oh my God, I rave an opening ceremony because it's opening the world up to your country.
Yes, and it really hypes you up for what's coming up for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. So Rave.
I'll be watching. Yes, Rave. I'm going to see if you watch this, dear.
Oh, goodness. Anybody going to sleep again? Miss it. Miss everything.
Listeners, that's our Olympic special.
It was... Would you rate it a gold, a silver, or a bronze special?
Yeah.
Participant?
We'll get participation medal for us.
Participation medal. But thank you so much for joining us. Please like and subscribe on Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts. See you on the socials.
Yes.
See you Saturday for Mind Your P's and Q's.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. Please look it up on the stories if you haven't so far.
It's on stories.
Yeah. And thank you, Fonz.
Thank you, Mez.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.